it's Doreen, your yoga teacher. This is a class for either absolute beginners or people that have to be very careful because of limited range of motion. This class focuses on shoulder mobility, here mostly just stretching the pectoralis muscles and side body muscles. Your lung capacity may improve and also your mood will improve. All right, let's do it. So stand with your feet about hip width apart. Not closer, a little wider is okay. And then your palms turn to the front of your room. Start breathing into your chest. It's best to breathe through the nose. And then with your next inhale, move your arms up towards the sky. Let the fingertips briefly touch, and on an exhale, arms back down. One more time, arms up. You can even look up a little bit, let your fingertips touch, and then bring the arms back down to the side. Now move your thumbs forward and back so that your arms are internally rotating, and then move the hands to the space behind you. Come forward, push them to the space behind you, and we'll do it a third time. Arms move back, and then release. On your next inhale, bend your knees and bring your arms up over your head. And then when you exhale, straighten your legs, move the hands to the space behind you. Inhale, move your arms up, let the palms face each other. Straighten your legs, palms face to the back, reach them back. One more time. And then bring the hands together in front of your chest for a brief moment. You can use blocks if the floor is far away for you, because the hamstrings are a little short. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms face each other. Bend your knees again, this time hands down to the blocks. Fingertips are enough to touch. Reach your chest to the front. Hold. Then move your arms to the front. Try to move your arms behind your ears and then come on up to standing. Arms back down to the side. Inhale, arms forward and up. Start bending your knees. Hands down to the blocks. Hold for a moment. Then move your arms forwards. Biceps towards the ears. Then come back up to standing and lower your arms back down to the side. Now grab a strap. Place your feet a little wider than your hip width apart, so almost outer hip. Hold the strap in front of you. Put a tiny bend into your knees. There's quite some space between your hands. Pull on the strap and take a deep breath into your chest. And then move your shoulder blades to each other. This will move your shoulders slightly back. Keep that action. Reach your arms up over your head. And then slowly move the hands to the space behind you. If the elbows start to bend, that means that you need more space between your arms, between your hands. Then move the strap in line with your shoulders behind you and straighten your legs. Lift your chest, pull on the strap. Look forward, bring the strap back and lower it down. Hang it over your shoulders. Feet back to hip width apart. Bring weight onto your left foot. Take your right leg back. Lower the heel down. Yeah, so some of you the stance is a little shorter, some of you a little wider. Your body will let you know. Bend your front knee so the knee is right over your front ankle. Then we'll do it again. Hold on to your strap. Always start a little shorter. You can always make it longer in between your hands. Take a deep breath in and move your shoulders towards the space behind you. Reach your arms up over your head. Make sure your shoulder blades pull towards each other as you move the hands to the space behind you, and you will definitely need more space between your hands until the strap is right behind your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and curl back a little bit. Look forward again. Take the strap with, lower it down, hold it in one hand. Step forward. Now take your weight onto your right leg and step back with your left leg. Bend your front knee so the knee's over your front ankle and open up the strap. Good. Push through your back leg. And here again, you take a deep breath in. Shoulder blades travel towards the spine. Then reach your arms up over your head. Make sure your legs are firm so you have a strong foundation. And then slowly move your strap to the space behind you. Adjust the space between your hands. Yeah, so it shouldn't hurt the shoulders. It should feel like there's a stretch that feels beneficial, intense, but it still feels positive. I always tell my students, make sure that you could smile in each posture, then you know it's beneficial for you. Curl back a little bit. Strap up, look forward, hold on to the strap, and step forward. All right, now put the strap down to the floor. You're going to use it in a moment again. So now you meet me in all fours with straight arms pushing into the ground. Continuously breathe through your nose. So we'll start with the left leg. It comes forward. So you can take your foot forward. Sometimes it's hard to move. It's okay to just grab the ankle and put it there. If you have sensitive knees, you can put your knee on a blanket. It's not required though. Now we'll just repeat what we just did before. This time the knee is on the ground. All right. Good. So let's see how much space between your strap you will need now, since we have been stretching for a little bit. Bring some tone into your leg muscles. Breathe in so that your rib cage expands, and then you move your shoulder blades to each other. It's always the same. Now the strap can go up over your head. Reaffirm that the shoulder blades draw to each other. That tones the rhomboids and stabilizes your shoulder girdle. Then you can start stretching the pectoralis muscles in the front. And now every time you exhale, you can add bending your front knee a little bit more. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, bend your front knee a little more. One more time, lift your chest. And then shift your hips back. Move the strap forward. Keep it close by. And then switch sides. So easier to switch. You just take one foot back. Shovel your blanket over. Take the other foot forward. These, again, transitions can be tricky in the beginning, so be nice. You could even have a chair close by that he can hold on to a little bit. It's very helpful. All right, strap out in front of you. Firm your leg muscles. With an inhalation, your rib cage rises. As you move your shoulder blades back, move your arms up over your head. Pause here, re-strengthen your legs. Move your shoulder blades to each other until you feel firmness in your back body. Then move your arms to the space behind you. When you inhale, you lift your chest. And as you exhale, bend your front knee more. Lift your chest as you inhale and bend a little more. Shift your hips back, strap forward, release the strap to the sides. All right. Next pose. Place your fingertips behind you. If my fingertips hurts, palms down too is totally possible, but I would prefer the fingertips if you can. Feet are hip width apart and parallel to each other. So the fingertips are facing to the outsides. Breathe in. And here, watch my shoulders. You move your shoulders towards each other, and then you take your head back. That's it. Keep pushing your arms strongly into the floor and actively lift your chest up. Now, so it's reversing the forward folding position that we are mostly in. Driving, sitting on the table, sitting on the desk. So keep lifting your chest, move your head back, press your arms into the floor. And release. So it's time to lay down. Once you're on your back, bend your knees. Soles of the feet are on the ground, feet about hip width apart, parallel to each other. Then you push your elbows into the floor, and here you can lift your chest up a little bit to move your shoulder blades more towards the spine. You can immediately feel how your chest more opens. Press your head into the ground so there's stability in your back body, protecting your shoulders and your neck. Push your feet into the floor, elbows into the floor, and then as you engage your glutes, start lifting your hips up higher. Once the hips are off the floor, usually it feels good if you move your arms in a little closer, draw your shoulder blades even more towards each other, and then lift your hips up higher. Breathe into your chest and move your chin away from your chest. And let the hips come back down, hands onto your low belly. And we will repeat it one more time. Elbows, shoulders, head, press into the ground. Push your feet into the floor. Use your inhale to lift your hips up higher. Exhale, engage your glutes. Lift your hips up even higher. And come on back down. Pull your right knee towards you and pull the knee slowly towards your chest. Lower the foot down and switch sides. Pull the knee in close. And release. Now hold on to your kneecap, the other kneecap, feet together, and your knees kind of fall into your arms, so you're keeping your feet relaxed. Straighten out your legs and relax for a brief moment with me. Take this time to rest, you guys. It's very important to be able to relax the muscles fully. So close your eyes and try to relax every single muscle fiber you can become aware of. Then wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Roll your wrists and your ankles. Turn to your right side. Use your arms to slowly come back up to a seated posture. I hope you're feeling better now. These postures will help you to walk more upright and increase the lung capacity, and therefore you have more energy. Incorporate these postures into your daily routine, or maybe just one or two of them. You will be able to remember them at some point. And if that is interesting to you, go back to the channel. There are other practices and also some lectures if you want to know the why and how of these yoga postures. I will see you next week.